is Wendy Bradford. I'm from Katina Jobs Plus Skills and Development Center. Today we're going to talk about understanding unspoken rules, everyday work protocol. Understanding unspoken rules in the workplace. There are bits of information that only experience can dictate or tell you what is the right protocol or rule or procedure in a specific line of work or by asking the proper questions. Number one, what time do you start? What time do you need to get there? Is there a standing rule that everyone needs to be to work early? Can you begin on exact time? Is there staff to take over when changing shifts? Do I need prep time? What do I need to get ready for? Is there possible slowing of traffic or a traffic jam at that time in the morning? And if that is the case, then maybe you need to leave 15 minutes early so that you can get there on time. Is the facility open if you get there early? Some places want to start directly at a certain time, and there's no going in early. Question 2. Do you have to change uniforms? Or can you wear what you have on, and what you have on is that casual, semi-casual, or formal? If it's a uniform, changing them can take extra time to collect, to put them on or change, and arrange for workplace approval. Do you need to take time to replace any parts that need replacing? That could be in the uniform itself, it could be an intake, it could be the actual parts of the area where you're going to be. Question 3. Is there information that you need to read over and sign? Usually on the first day of work, there's information to read concerning your employment and papers to sign. They could be a training manual, which has all the information that you need to know about working in that place of business, and you possibly have to sign the last page or a page therein that says that you did read it and you know the information. Sometimes they let you take it home. You can bring it back on the second day. Sometimes there's an orientation manual. How do they want things done? What are some rules and regulations that they specifically want you to follow? Is there someone that's going to be shadowing you? Are you in a training for 1 or 2 weeks before you are graded or before you're assessed on whether you're going to be a good fit for that company? The other one is confidentiality papers. Many companies prefer for you to sign confidentiality papers due to the fact that they don't want any drama, they don't want gossiping, and they want work to stay at work. Question 4. Do you have to seek out and have a discussion with anyone concerning the task of the day? Do you report first thing to a lead hand or a supervisor, direct owner, or a shadow worker? You need to know those things. Otherwise, you're going to be walking around doing things that you're not supposed to be doing. Do you need to write down what is supposed to be done or what is done and turn it in? For example, at the end of the day, to let your supervisor know what exactly you did. That many companies will request that, especially for the first couple months. Question 5. Is there pre-day work to do? Pre-day work is work that needs to be done before you can do your assigned tasks for the day, such as logging in the time you started, cleaning of counters or dishes in the kitchen, laying out or collecting equipment that will be used that day. That could be checking over that equipment too and make sure it's workable. Taking an inventory of supplies. Maybe you're going to have to make out a list, an order list for supplies for your shift or for the next shift coming after you. Is there paperwork or computer usage to receive orders for that day? You will know need to know how to use that computer and you'll need to be trained on the computer. You have to prepare the cash register. Many places the manager handles that. It's locked up, and they're the ones that have to take it out and put it in the till. There's a set amount of money in that till, and what that does is it records the amount of money that was taken out of that cash register for that day, and whether there were mistakes, then you gave money back. Question 6. Responsibility. Responsibility in the workplace is defined as specific tasks or duties that have been assigned to you or your job description, such as opening a store, unlocking doors, punching in a safety code, or doing work for other staff to begin their day. Responsibility. Responsibility is considered an honor or compliment by your supervisor or manager. This means that they trust you to follow through with those duties without being reminded to do so. As an adult, you don't need someone after your training to stand over your shoulder and tell you to do this or to do that when it's a daily routine. If you cannot fulfill those duties, you need to contact management immediately so they can make other arrangements. Most times this does occur when other things in life take priority, such as you going on vacation or having a sick day. We are done part 1. Thank you for your time. I hope you have a great day.